Outstanding energy savings, complete moisture management, and the timeless distinction of masonry. It's all possible with the EnduraMax high-performance wall system from Oldcastle. Every component works together to form a total cladding solution, protecting your structure and adding an unmatched R13.6 insulation value. With some basic training, any experienced contractor can quickly install this energy-efficient masonry solution. This video will provide you with a quick overview of how to install EnduraMax from start to finish. For complete step-by-step details, consult our comprehensive installation guide on the EnduraMax website. Let's start with a quick overview of the system components, which include polystyrene panels, stainless steel anchors and screws, masonry units, and a specially engineered mortar. The panels form the pattern for installing the masonry. In addition to adding insulation, the continuous insulation barrier formed by the panels has proven very effective at blocking unwanted outdoor noise. You'll also notice integrated drainage channels on the front and back to remove unwanted moisture that can infiltrate any masonry wall. Next, the included stainless steel anchors and fasteners hold the foam panels to a structure's framing. They're designed to work with wooden studs, but can also fasten to concrete, masonry, and steel framing. Ask your EnduraMax representative for details. After that are the masonry units. Each EnduraMax masonry style includes various shapes of stones or bricks, which easily insert into the foam panels in a simple paint-by-numbers process. Last is the mortar, which has been specially engineered for enhanced adhesion and strength. Please use only this supplied mortar in order to maintain Oldcastle warranties. EnduraMax is designed to be installed over completely sheathed exteriors, with the weather-resistant barrier already applied. Before you begin installing EnduraMax, make sure the weather-resistant barrier and flashing angle at the base of the wall are properly installed, with the angle tucked behind both the weather barrier and flashing. Additionally, it's important to ensure proper sealing and flashing around all openings, such as windows and doors. This includes applying a flashing angle above all openings, with the weather barrier and flashing overlapping it. To prevent moisture penetration, you want to use sills for all windows and install trim that covers the edge of the insulation panel. For renovations, you can cover the panel edge using a J or C channel. Finally, before beginning installation, you should mark stud locations along the foundation so you can easily find them once the panels are up. Now it's time to install the foam panels using the provided anchors and screws. We recommend working left to right since it makes tongue and groove mating much easier. If you do choose to install panels right to left, be sure that you leave fasteners loose until the next panel is secured behind the tongue and groove shiplap. Otherwise, it'll be hard to secure. You want to ensure each panel is level and that its edge ends on a stud. If needed, you can cut panels for the correct width. Next, attach the panel to the structure with anchors about every 2 square feet and add additional anchors at panel edges. For proper stone pattern, each panel should be stepped upward 10 inches from the previous one to avoid repetition. To accomplish this, remnants cut from the top of the wall should be used at the bottom, and pieces cut from the bottom should be used at the top. Likewise, for concrete and clay bricks, we recommend installing panels in staggered rows as seen here. You can do this by starting every other row with a half panel. When panels meet at a corner, make 45-degree cuts to seamlessly join them together. As you install the panels, always ensure that you follow proper movement joint recommendations. Our website provides technical drawings that will help you determine proper movement joint locations. Once all panels are installed, you're ready to insert the masonry units. For stone installations, each foam panel cell is designed to accept a stone of the same size and shape. Simply match the stones to the appropriate cell. When installing brick instead, we recommend laying them out first to ensure proper coursing. As you begin inserting masonry, it's safest to start at the bottom, installing a few bricks or stones in the first row, then working upward. Always install weep holes at the base of the wall and over openings as you go. Both stone and brick masonry units have small protrusions along the top that help secure them into place. Insert them by pushing the top in first, pressing firmly upward, and then hinging the bottom into the pocket. Stones or bricks will now stay in place. You'll see that some pockets in the foam panel are incomplete. These occur normally at the bottom of each panel and generally when you cut it around openings. You should use a small dab of foam-friendly adhesive before inserting masonry units in these pockets. To ensure masonry fits in these pockets, you might also need to break the pocket edge to accommodate a larger masonry unit or cut the masonry to fit using a saw or grinder. If you have to cut the masonry for a pocket along the corner of a wall, ensure the cut edge faces toward a mortar joint rather than the visible outside corner. This hides the cut surface and maintains the beauty of the exterior finish. With the proper preparations and technique, it's easy to efficiently apply mortar and keep the job site clean of mortar debris. Before you start, it's a good idea to cover plants and walkways below. The included mortar comes ready to mix and apply. Fill a bucket or mixer with the recommended amount of water and pour in the dry mortar compound through a mesh screen. Then mix to a lump-free paste-like consistency. The mortar is now ready to apply. You can use a manual mortar gun or a pump developed by our research team. As you work your way down the wall, slightly overfill the joints to ensure they'll become nicely compacted after tooling. All that's left is finishing the wall by tooling the mortar joints using a wooden, plastic, or metal striking tool. This helps compact the mortar and create a uniform finish. Wait until the joints are thumbprint hard, which will be when they're dry enough to fall away without smearing. As excess mortar comes out, simply remove it with a brush before it can harden overnight. That's all it takes to start bringing beautiful performance to almost any structure. EnduraMax will now bring years of energy efficiency and protection to the structure while offering the timeless look of masonry. For further details on installation steps, you can access our comprehensive installation guide online at EnduraMaxWallSystem.com or give us a call and we'll gladly provide further assistance.